happy to have all of you here for our annual Piedmont Veterans Program. Today, we are going to start off with some Quilts of Valor presentations. So those ladies will come up and honor a couple of our veterans that are here in attendance today with a quilt. So this time, I'll turn that over to them, and then we'll get started with the rest of our program.
Hey vets, thank you all so very much for coming today. It's a real honor for me to come out here and be a part of this type of a presentation because so many of you kids don't really know a whole lot about what a veteran is. Well, let me tell you a little bit. A veteran is somebody who at some point in his or her life raised his right hand, you know your right hand? Raised his right hand and promised to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. Pretty neat, huh? That's a big, big document that we hold very near and dear, and it really makes everything we do as in the United States of America worthwhile. But anyway, these people, most of them younger, when they raised their hands, went out and fought the fight that was put before them. I'm a vet. I went and raised my hand, but I didn't have to go fight a fight. I was sent to a place where I did my job, but nobody shot at me. A lot of these vets here didn't have that. They raised their hands, and they went somewhere, and some of them actually got shot at. So a vet can be a man, but it can also be a woman. A lot of times a vet, when they are joining the military, they're a young person. But then they get old like me. Some of them are skinny, some of them are fat, some of them lose their hair along the way. But they're still vets. See, look, he's holding on to his hat to cover that bald spot. They're still vets. And you know what? Just about every vet I have ever talked to, if I ask them, would you do it again? They say, yes, ma'am. Most of us have good memories from when we were in the military. There were some bad times, but you know that's life. You've got a good day, and some days aren't as great as the day before. All right, now kids, I want you to do this. Now listen to me. There's 3 rows of kids, right? Row 1, row 2, row 3. Row 1 and 2, when I tell you, I'm going to want you to stand up and wave facing me. Row 3, when I tell you, I'm going to want you to stand up and face the back and wave, okay? We're going to acknowledge and say thank you to all the veterans. Okay, stand up. Row 3, turn around. Now everybody wave at a vet and say thank you. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and sit down. Turn around first and then sit down. All right. One thing I do, because I love veterans so much, is I want to make sure that they remember that there are people like you out there that need to know what a veteran is. So we make quilts. A quilt is like a blanket, except it's got 3 pieces to it. A blanket only has 1. A quilt has a top, a middle, and a bottom. The top part for me means that I thank every vet that's here for his or her service. The second part of that quilt, to me, is a reminder that freedom is not free. Without a veteran, we might not be sitting here today in a free country. And the third part of that quilt is like a blanket all in itself. It is the warming and comforting part of that quilt. And that's the part we put closest to the veteran to give him or her warmth. So today, we're going to present 3 veterans. And I don't know these people, so I don't know if they're young, middle-aged, or old, but we're going to find out together, okay? All right. If I call your name, veteran, would you please come forward my ladies here, Betty and Kathy, are going to help us. They're going to drape the veteran in the quilt. Quilts of Valor goes out of its way to provide quilts for veterans. It's a national group. My little group here in Jefferson County last year presented 153 quilts to local veterans. This year, we're on scale to do over 200. I think that's pretty enormous for a group of local ladies. The quilts come with a lot of love. We're a group that meets in a church. We are women and men, and we have 2 men that work with our quilting group. We are of all faiths. Each of the quilts has been prayed over. Each of the quilts has been loved from the very inception to its completion. If you get your quilt today, just know a lot of love went into the production of that particular quilt. Our first vet today, Darren Willis. Mr. Willis knew which branch to join. I'm Air Force, and he joined Air Force too. I should have asked him how they were stacked on that bench, not to make so much trouble. Oh, what a pretty quilt. You know, I haven't seen an ugly quilt yet. I've been doing this for a number of years and haven't seen an ugly one. Now, I know it's warm in the building, but you are going to be wrapped in that quilt. Sorry. That's part of the game. Our second vet today is Benjamin Pack. I don't get to see a lot of these after they've been made. We bless them. We say a prayer over each quilt, and they get put in their presentation case, and then I don't get to see them again. And our last quilt today goes to an what branch of service, Ben? Navy, okay, so we got Air Force, Navy, and now we got an Army guy. How about Kenny Seal? Did you know you were getting a quilt today? I thought so. I didn't say anything to you. Sometimes we try to keep it a surprise. That's kind of neat. Okay. That has a lot of information in it about how to take care of your quilt, and I do hope you will use it. Please don't fold it and stick it in a drawer somewhere. It's meant to keep you warm and to give you comfort should you need that. Each quilt comes somewhere on a corner where there's a label, and it has your name on it. That means it's yours. It's not your wife. It's not the kids. It's yours. Just for the day. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet your Piedmont veterans.